guys, so we have a new project today. It's a 7230 John Deere front wheel assist John Deere tractor with a loader on the front of it. And some of the things we're going to be doing today is we have to take apart the manifold, or at least unbury it from all the other stuff. So that means take the shields off, probably take the front of the loader off, or take the loader off the tractor, and view it all that way. We're also going to just view some of the things we need to do on this tractor, and then after that we're going to tear into it. We're going to have to see all what's wrong with it. The manifold's broke, like I said, and we know that there's a tire or two that needs replaced on it. Overall, it just needs a little TLC. And so with that said, guys, let's get started on this video. I hope you're having an awesome day, and if you have any other comments, questions, any recommendations for us, feel free to put that down below, please. Thank you. So if you guys have been watching these videos, you'll know that we have some projects coming up, and this is one of them. It has a 673 John Deere loader on it, and it's a 7230 John Deere tractor front wheel assist, and it needs a little work. So if you guys can see in here, just a few things need touched up. There's a bungee cord holding the steering wheel thing on that we're going to fix. I'm trying to think anything else in the cab wise. Maybe a cup holder we need to put back on. Some stuff like that. But the exterior is where it gets fun. So, if you guys can see, should the door shut. There we go. If you guys can see, the tire's a little low, so we're going to have to do tire work. And the front tire here, this bad boy, has an issue. And if you guys can't tell that, that is about an inch gap sliced into the side of the tire. So, we're going to have to fix that. Also, if you can't see through here, we're going to have to take all the shields off. The manifold is broken. So, that's another thing that's going to be really exciting and fun to work with. But I think we're going to have to start by taking the loader off so we can get into there for the manifold. So with that said, we need to get started on that. Alright, so as you can see now, it's disabled, or taken apart, and that hole there, with that hole there was a pin, this big guy, which I pulled out of each side, and then this was actually in here, pinned in by these little pins. And so you implement these stands, and then put the handle side of the big pin in here as the little pin to hold on. And then after that, you undo your 6 hydraulic lines, which I'm going to put up so we don't drag on the tractor in any way. And this loader should stay exactly the same position it is now until we come to put it back on, and then it'll just come. You'll hook up your hydraulic lines, and you should be able to operate it. So this right here, if you can see that, shadows, but it's a pin, stationary pin welded in here. We'll go and notch right into this notch, and then it should rock back, and you should be able to pin it. All right, so now we're inside the engine compartment. If you can see that, I've got the hood popped, the grill guard folded over, and we are here by the manifold, which I'm afraid is broken. And so we're going to take the heat guard off, which is this chrome piece, and underneath it is the manifold. And by the way, those are 17mm bolts. There's 1, 2, 3 of those, and then there's a little one down there I haven't figured out yet. But anyway, so if you guys can see this, right in there, that crack's not supposed to be there. We took the metal heat shield off, and if you can see, that's black back in there. That's just because all the soot is going back in there where it's not supposed to be, and that crack is not supposed to be there. That's guaranteed. So, that said, I don't know if we can repair that, or if all this, which should be from up here all the way down into each one of the ports, so on, if that's all got to come off, which then means all this fuel filter stuff's got to come off, or if we can just repair it, that would be the best. But it depends on, well, it ultimately, just being honest, depends on what Dad thinks we can do. Because I'm going to have him look at it, and he'll either say, oh yeah, we can weld that back, or if it's a special kind of metal, then no. So, that's what we got into, ladies and gentlemen. So, we're going to have some tire work. The manifold's broken. Definitely needs a cab clean out. So, and by the way, that's the heat shield in there. And everything was 17 millimeter, except for that little bolt I mentioned earlier, and that was a 13 millimeter. So with that said, we will keep you guys updated on what we're going to do with this.